start burning this cinnamon stick. Smudge our space. Get ready for the session. Some matches. Takes a bit of an effort to get the amount of smoke that is easier to get with maybe other things that we like to smudge with. Cleansing my space, your space, wherever you are watching. Just set it aside to burn in the back. And I'll close the window. Welcome everybody and Happy New Year. I I'm going to let this session take me wherever is required for everybody who's watching. And next one is going to be more themed. But my priority right now is to be here for you if you would like to take this time just to tap into your body, tap into your being without the craziness of the world having to affect you, and without, this is like an invitation to step out of this state of reaction to everything that doesn't really fit with who we truly are. So take what resonates and leave the rest, and allow yourself to be present and relax, and not decide right away what this video is going to be or how it's going to contribute to you. Just be open to whatever ever might happen. So I am not gonna do a big thing about making an intention tonight, just stating the intention that I'm here holding space for your healing, holding space for you stepping into more of you stepping into and choosing more consciousness. And you can set your own intention, whether you'd like to focus on something specific. This is the time around the first full moon of the year, and decide for yourself if you want to be super direct about an intention, or if you're just gonna be open to receive. So I'm gonna play my bow a little bit that I haven't been with for at least half a year. So for those of you who have stuck with me since I started, or since before that long, then you remember this alchemy singing bowl. So just sit back and relax and be willing to receive without a point of view. quick interruption. I want to mention that I have my digital products. If you guys are interested in getting a session with me or similar, something related to Reiki products, then I have things on my website that you can check out, or you can check the links in the description. If you I just really recommend that you buy one of my digital products as an alternative to getting a session during these times. And yeah, so check out whatever works for you. Thank you. Okay. Just going to graze over your energy body. Connect with every cell, every molecule. Check in with your whole being. Call in the Reiki energy. Just allow it to start flowing slowly but surely. Anshasation in, anshasation in, anshasation in. Chakre, chakre, chakre. Chakre, chakre, chakre. Kriya, kriya. Kriya, kriya, kriya. I know that the first 2 weeks of the year have been quite heavy, and it is so important for us at all times, but especially when the energies overall are very kind of gloomy and heavy, is to just keep acknowledging that, okay, how big of a part of this gloominess is just not mine, and how big a part of this gloominess am I just being aware of. And it seems real, but it's just an awareness. So just remember to ask yourself that question. If you're new here, then I talk about this a lot, and I have a short video explaining this tool if you'd like to learn more about it, or just know what I'm talking about. So yes, the energies shape our realities quite a lot, like the energies of the planets, energies of collectives and all that. But there's so much power in acknowledging that we don't have to just constantly react to what is happening around us. We can simply just be present in those energies without that having to shape our realities totally, you know? So there's a big difference between acknowledging and being aware of the intensity around us versus totally getting absorbed and totally just being at the effect of what is all the intensity around us. So just putting that out there. You're not as messed up as you think you are. You're just aware. And these are things that I have to remind myself, like, you know, almost every day. So I think it's a good time then to do another one of those scans where we just scan our bodies for stuff that we're holding on to that just isn't ours, and that we have just not been acknowledging that isn't ours. We've been making and choosing on a subconscious level to make it stick. So when I'm done here, I'm going to do that scan, just like in a minute or so. Okay, we start in those of you who are experiencing migraines, headaches, intensities, heaviness around your head, back of the head especially. I'm getting, especially if it's on like the right side or one side. Like, let's start with that. So just start becoming aware of that part of your body. So especially if you are experiencing a headache on one side, just tap into every single cell, every single molecule around that, you know, that part of you, and just be present with it. If you're not experiencing headaches, just be present with all of your head, around, all, you know, in front, around, the top. We're just gonna do all of the head. So just be aware of that space. It can be inside of your head as well. And just ask how much of intensity around my head is not mine. And notice how much that shifts just by asking that question, just by acknowledging that possibility. So then you're just gonna allow it to be returned to its center. So, okay, is this mine? No. Return it all. Return it all to center. 1, 2, 3. You can visualize like starting at the front. for those who are not experiencing one side. So starting at the front, any intensity here in the face or in the area around. We can also experience just energetic intensity in the space around our body. So anything here that is not mine, let's return to center. Move to back of the head, where our head meets our spine, for example. Any tension there, any tension at the back, anywhere in the back of the head, just become aware of it. And ask, is any of this not mine? Maybe all of it. And it gets lighter, it's the confirmation. Return it all to center. And we move down. We're going to do our jaw first. Any tension we're holding in our jaw. Any of it that is not yours. Return it all. Turn it all center. 1, 2, 3. Everything not allowing your, if your mind is getting in the way, any way that you're not allowing yourself to grasp this, because it's, simple. Will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and buck, all 9, shorts, boys, and beyonds. We move down our neck, our throat, any tension, any inflammation, anything there that is not ours, but we have convinced ourselves that it is ours. Ask, is this mine? No. Return to center. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, buck, all 9, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Shoulders, any tension there. And notice that this exercise works so much for tension in the body, but it could also be something else. On the topic of awareness, it could be you're aware of, spirits, entities. It could be and it could be specific as well. Sometimes there's like for me, I had been having such intensities in my body for the past 10 days or something, and then I realized it's really specific awareness of specific lower vibrational entities. And so this does not always work for everything, but it works for so much, 80% of things or 90% of things. So just wanted to put that out there, but keep asking questions if you're still experiencing intensities. So shoulders, we're going to do right shoulder first. Any intensity, any heaviness that is not yours, will you destroy and uncreate anything that makes you hold on to it and return to center. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, buckle, 9, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Go to the left shoulder. Just be present with it. Again, all the molecules, all the cells. Notice how they're constantly moving, constantly rejuvenating. What is your body simply telling you? So everything you're holding on to in your left shoulder that is not yours, will you destroy and uncreate all attachments and return it all to center. Right and wrong, good and bad, bottom, buckle, 9, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Tell Reiki to keep flowing. We move to our chest. Let's be completely present with our chest, inside our chest, our heart. And this is very often a body part that is an indication of awareness of something else, somebody else, something else. So sensations in this area does not always indicate heart chakra. Just, Just something to keep in mind. Like, is this an awareness of something else? Are you aware of something else? So anything you're holding on to here that isn't yours. And let's destroy any attachments, oaths, vows, fealties, committees, binding and bonding contracts, swearings, promises, commitments that you have made with anyone related to this. Right and wrong, goodbye, Papa line. Revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, announce, destroy, not create it all. Right, wrong, goodbye, Papa line, short stories and beyonds. Because sometimes we have contracts and we have commitments, to people, and that's why we're holding on to their pain. So sometimes it's not enough just to, it's not mine, return to center, even though most of the time it is. But sometimes we are willingly, deeply, subconsciously often holding on to things maybe from other lifetimes also, because contracts, verbal contracts are written, or promises are binding, energetically. So, okay, we move on to I'm getting that we need to stop at the shoulder blades as well. We need to be present with the shoulder blades. I think the shoulder blades for doing this job, for doing their job, for holding up our posture. And let's tell them that they don't need to hold up postures for others. What are you holding on to in your shoulder blades that isn't yours? Just be present with the energy around them as well. And where I'm also getting like that they're kind of connected to your head often, shoulder blades. There's some there are some of you that your headache is originating in your shoulder blades. So let's just return all of that to its original owner. Return it all to center. And in all the ways that you're not willing to let go of taking responsibility for others, for healing others, helping others, when they are not asking for it, will you let go of that? Strain uncreated, right and wrong, good and bad, bottom, buckle, line, shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, once more, all the ways you're not willing to let go of your savior complex, basically. It's not all of you, but there's so many of us that think that we're being, we're kind of stuck, basically stuck in superiority, where we think we know what's best for others, which is not the case. Everybody has their own choices, and there's no right or wrong or better or worse way to go through this life. So, or if you're, up to you if you're willing to let go of it, but it's going to give you a lot more freedom if you don't care about what other people choose. So let's destroy and create it all, right and wrong, good and bad, bottom, buckle, line, shorts, boys and beyonds. And we are going to move down to our solar plexus area, our upper stomach, and the middle of our backs, or lower back. Yeah. Okay, this is an area where we can hold on to a lot of pain for others. So let's just sit with that for a bit. Everything that you're holding on to there in your stomach. Wow. Yeah. Return it all to center. It's that easy. It's not yours to carry. It's not yours to carry. And it goes deep into our stomach. So let's dig into our stomach. And we're gonna dig into it like this. And we're just gonna grab and throw away everything that is not ours. Okay. And everything, making you kind of reach for it again. Let's destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good and bad, bottom, buckle, line. Shorts, poison, beyonds. Right, wrong, good, bad, buckle, line. Shorts, poison, beyonds. And we're just gonna mend that hole that we just made, we were digging into and pulling out. We're just gonna do movements, put kinetic energy into it, just to let the body know it can start mending and healing, filling up with just your energy, with your essence. And then move to your lower back. We're just going to give all the bones, all the joints and cells, atoms, molecules, and all the rest of the body, just give it permission to let go. Like whatever you're trying to hold up for the whole world, it's not your job. So we're just going to give that part of you permission to just totally surrender. Yes, and just embody your own essence in all parts of your body. That's your job. You can do a lot more for the world that way. So return to center everything that isn't yours, everything that's still lingering a little bit, holding on. Right, wrong, good, bad, buckle, line, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Do the same for our hips. Be present with our hips. The energy around them. Notice that they're getting lighter and more flexible right away. What here is not yours? Just be aware of the energy and return to center. 1, 2, 3. Move down. We're going to do just for the sake of time, we're going to go down, do the thighs and knees together. Everything that's not yours, around your thighs, under them, around them, and the joints of your knees, under the knees as well, inside all the muscles, all the bones, everything that is not yours to carry here. Return it to center. 1, 2, 3. Right, wrong, good, bad, buckle, line, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And we're gonna do the calves and the ankles and your calves and your ankles. Everything that's not yours there. Turn it all to center. Right, wrong, good, bad, bottom, buckle, line, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And your feet. Under them and all the little points, energy points, all the little joints and everything that could be holding on extra energy there. Give it all permission to just let go, relax, and return it all to center. Right, wrong, good and bad, bottom, buckle, line, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So notice how much lighter you are already, and how all of you have your essence has grown. You have expanded out. I also have a video on that, because you're allowing yourself to just take space. You're not dimming your light by holding on to stuff from others, by being at the effect of the gloom in the world, by by trying to save everybody else by, you know, taking on their sorrows, you know. So you're just being you more, and you can be even bigger than this. Yes, so I'm gonna do some selenite sweeps. See, this is like a brown thing here. Use this end. We didn't do much Reiki this time, but we did other stuff, other kind of energy healing, so I'm gonna burn a little bit more of the cinnamon stick. It's really tough to light this one. This specific stick. Let's try this one. Take good care of your bodies, your beings. Ask questions. Ask your awareness. Get out of your head and into your body and take good care. Drink water, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.